1 minute left. That's why we have fire team. 2 for 1.
Oh my god, he just got turned on so hard. Oh my lord, suck it not forgotten. Hello everybody, K-Whip here and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you what I believe is possibly the best sniper rifle in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep right now. And that sniper rifle is the Twilight Oath Curated Roll. And before I talk about the weapon anymore, we should probably just take a look at what that roll exactly is. So starting off, it has the box breathing perk, which makes it so if you aim down sight for a little bit, then you get bonus range and precision damage. And this bumps the damage up by almost 100. It goes from like 326 on a headshot to 425. And that makes it so you are able to one-hit kill supers if you hit a headshot with box breathing procced, which is something that the sniper rifle and other sniper rifles like it typically cannot do. And so if you're aim down sight for, I believe it's 2 seconds, then box breathing will be active and you'll be able to one-shot a super. And I'll talk about kind of the frequency with which that can happen a little bit later. Then the next perk it has is Snapshot, kind of a staple of a good sniper rifle, making it faster to aim down sight. And you want this on your sniper rifle in just about every situation possible, so it's great that this has Snapshot. Then it has Steady Rounds, which increases the stability. This is actually a pretty good perk for this type of sniper rifle, because this is a rapid fire frame sniper and it has the fastest double body speed in the game, so you actually will be getting double bodies a fair amount and doing that more in comparison to switching over to your primary to finish people off, because this will be faster doing the double body. So having the increased stability makes it a little easier to pull that off, and this is another factor that makes this sniper strong. Then finally it has Chambered Compensator, which again increases the stability more and controls the recoil, but slightly decreases the handling speed, which is not ideal, but there's nothing you can do about it because this is a curated roll. But it doesn't detract too much from the weapon, especially because this weapon does come with a handling masterwork, so your handling does get boosted up all the way to a stat of 73, which is pretty solid and fairly good for a archetype like this. Then for the mod that I put on this weapon, I typically use Targeting Adjuster, which puts it up to a aim assistance value of 75. Without it, it is just 70, which is still fairly high and quite good. Another thing that makes this weapon special is its scope. It's a unique scope in this game, and it has a very, very low zoom value of 35. And short zoom scopes are what you're looking for in the Crucible, because most of the maps are fairly close quartered and you're not getting into gunfights that are very far away too often, and having that short range scope will just help keep people in front of you and allow you to see a bit more, and they're the ideal scopes for Crucible. So this being a very low zoom scope is fantastic, and the scope in general is something that I really like on this weapon. So what makes me say that this is possibly the best sniper rifle in the game? Well, it is that it has all of the benefits of being a rapid fire frame archetype, including having a large magazine size, having good handling, having good aim assistance, and a quick double body speed. However, it doesn't have its main weakness, which is that you cannot one-shot supers, because as I touched on earlier, with box breathing you are capable of one-shotting supers to the head. And to do this, you just have to be in your scope for 2 seconds or more, and then you'll be able to take down that super. And in most scenarios where you are getting a super shutdown, you are probably going to have been in your scope for more than 2 seconds. Because when you can typically get a super shutdown is if you hear it popped around a corner or somewhere nearby, you get into your scope and kind of start predicting where they're going to come out at head level, and then they either walk into your sight or you can snap in onto them and take them out. It is less likely that you're going to be able to hit a headshot when they are pulled right on top of you and you have to try to make a snap movement and hit onto them, and it is far less likely that you're going to be hitting headshots in those scenarios. So most of the time that you would actually shut down a super and hit a headshot, you will be capable of doing that with this perk. But saying that, if you do hit a heroic shot where you really snap onto them really quickly, you do want to get that one-shot kill, so I can understand if you think that other snipers might be a little bit better that can shut down supers when you don't have your sight aimed down for more than 2 seconds. I'd say one of the main competitors for the next best sniper in the game would be the Beloved, because that will always be a one-shot kill to supers if you hit them in the head, and that can get some great rolls on it, like having Snapshot and Quick Draw, and it has a really nice scope, and it's got great aim assistance, and it's got good handling. But each of those things are just a little bit worse than the Twilight Oath. Like, its handling, aim assistance, and zoom value on the scope are just a little bit worse, as well as the magazine size is lower. And so the Beloved is up there for best sniper rifle in the game too, but I think the Twilight Oath might be a little bit better. You could also argue something maybe like the Revoker that has higher body shot damage, so you can get the cleanup with your primary easier, and it'll also be a consistent shutdown of supers. But these weapons typically have less aim assistance, less handling, a small magazine size, and also I think that going for double bodies is just a little bit more effective for putting people down in this game compared to going for the swaps of the primary to finish them, just because handling speeds aren't quite as good as they were back in like Destiny 1 days. So my pick for best sniper rifle in the game is probably the Curated, Twilight Oath, or Beloved. And with that, that's probably everything I have to say about this sniper rifle. If you're wondering how you get it, you have to do activities on the Dreaming City. It's the sniper rifle from the Dreaming City. I got mine a very long time ago, so I'm not certain exactly what activity I was doing. But if you know specifically a bit more what you need to do, just drop a comment down below. And yeah, with that, I'm just going to leave some extra highlights and a wee round mouse streak that I got with this weapon. I hope you enjoy that. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Oh my god, that was a sick streak of snipes. Oh, I'm not done. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, I'm still headshotting people.
Stop camping.
Oh, that's a ghost. I'm a spooky ghost. Okay, that's an interesting strategy. Get shat on, kid. Maggie lobby. Areola Grande.
What?
That's this person's name.
Oh. That's something like chat or something. I was like, what? Ugh.
Hunters like you blaze a path for the rest of us. That shut them down. Double down.
That was a crazy shot. Never. After this game, I'll pull out my phone and check out the beauty.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. You have my respect. Double down. Zone C lost. Together as one. I love it. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. With you in the field, no enemy can hide from us.
I'm gonna go back and try to snipe some of those people. There we go, that's a nice three-piece.
I love it.
That dude got absolutely obliterated.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. You're breaking them. 2 for 1. Guardians to the right of you.
There's the we ran. Let's go.
To the